Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now today, a little bit of a news update. We had the live stream, which was really good. Got a really good insight on that. And for the guys that have missed it, you could always pop over to the Star Citizen Twitch and catch up with it there. Or I'm sure there'll be people uploading it onto YouTube as well. Now, some of the things that I picked up on throughout the live stream that I thought they're worth mentioning really. The first thing is the Pegasus escort carrier. I've actually posted a few pictures on my Facebook page, and there's some on the RSI site as well. Very large carrier. Now that's going to be a part of Squadron 42, and it's going to be basically where you live while you play through the single player game. So looks fantastic. If you haven't seen that, I suggest you go and take a look at the pictures, guys. One of the other things as well, which we've sort of seen in some of the ships already, which is the different types of voices per ship, and we're starting to see a lot more of them now. Some of the other ships are coming into Arena Commander, because 1.0 is actually out now, which is fantastic. There is some bad news of that, unfortunately. There's been a few bugs on the rollout, some connection issues that has sort of prevented me making some other videos, so I'm going to wait maybe a day or so, and hopefully RSI can sort them issues out so that I can start putting out some content on some of the new ships and so on. Now, one of the other things they did talk about as well was the IR interface. You're actually going to see that now in game, and you can also see if there is actual missile lock as well. Now, what you can actually do with the missile lock, you can actually fire multiple missiles at a target after lock. If I had locked onto you and I press fire, then there'd be 3 missiles inbound. And at the same time, the person who is receiving the missiles will also have a warning that there are 3 missiles locked on as well. Shield animations and the HUDs have all been changed, just a slight bit of design change. We haven't got the full HUDs yet. We have the sort of placeholder ones with all the information on, but we haven't actually seen the sort of branded ship sort of HUDs and displays yet, but they're just refining the basic sort of HUD layout and HUD functionality. Now, one of the things I did pick up from the live stream was how passionate all these individuals at Star Citizen are about building the game, particularly the Texas office, which are doing the persistent universe aspect of it. Got some really good insight there actually. One of the things is how the planetaries and stations will evolve over the period of over time. For example, let's say a planet was doing relatively well because there was a lot of people trading there and so on and so on. And you would see that in the economy. You'd be walking around the streets, you know, they'd be all clean, and so on and so on. There'd be wealthy people walking around, you sort of get the idea. So the actual planets actually evolved based on the economy. Another scenario might be, let's just say some trading routes fell between that particular planet, and after a period of time, you'd probably see rubbish on the street, you'll see graffiti on the walls, and all that sort of stuff. So you actually see a planet change. So you might visit it today and it might be, you know, very wealthy. You might come back in 2 weeks or a week's time, or I want to say a few days, but a week's time, and you would actually see that depreciation. So you might have to think of things slightly differently when you go onto a planet, because obviously if you're going to be going onto a planet and it's in poverty, you might get robbed. So all these scenarios will come up as well, which is really exciting. The new XML tools sort of are being developed at the moment to help create the new modular ship systems, and that's going to be applied to a couple of ships, so we'll have to wait and see how they turn out. We've just got the information on that, so we don't really know how modular they're going to be. Supposedly you're going to be able to change from role to role quite easily by just swapping out containers and rooms and so on. One of the other things they've been working on as well is making all the manufactured items look like the brand. So for instance, if you see a weapon on the floor, you should be able to identify that as a particular type of manufacturer. So there's going to be a particular style over the manufacturers, over the weapons, over the ships, and so on. Also, there's been a lot of work as well on the body damage states for the FPS module as well, so leg, arm, heads, and so on. That's something we're going to be seeing next year now when the FPS model comes out. One other thing actually I found was pretty cool is the chaps that are actually building the RSI site have started working on a Galactic level sort of map. And there were some pictures and sort of demonstrations. It wasn't actually the Galactic map, but it was a demonstration of what they're thinking of doing. Very cool. Now with the technology we've got, like HTML5 and Bootstrap and all these latest technologies, you can actually go to quite a high level of detail and fidelity now. So if the Galactic map, if they can update that map, let's just say for instance maybe daily, hourly be fantastic. You could actually sit and work on your tablet, plan your route and where you're going to go, and I wouldn't say it's real time, but you know, within a set amount of time. And then when you get into the game, you can then fly off. Possibility, you could even have the Galactic map on a tablet beside you while you're flying a ship. Very, very cool, and it did look good. So all in all, the live stream went really well. There was a few bugs here and there with the live stream going down every now and again, but it's not the end of the world. Going back to what I was saying at the start of the video, Arena Commander 1.0 is out. There's been one bug pretty much, which has been a connection issue between, let's say, us and the servers, which has caused a few problems. I did attempt to make a couple of videos, but losing connection, I thought, you know, I'll try back tomorrow or the following day once it's resolved. We've got some new Arena Commander ready ships. We've got the Mustang series, we've got the Alpha, Beta, Delta, the Gamma, and the Omega now, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got quite a few other ships. I'll say about probably another 4, maybe even another 8 ships as well. We've got majority, all the Hornet series are actually in now. We've also got the Aurora series as well. We've got the LC, ES, LN, and LX as well. So fantastic. There's been lots and lots and lots of other updates to the core engine as well. So some massive improvements there. We've seen a new, well, I say new character. It's not the final character, but the character that's running around in the hangar now has some new motions. He has like a lean when he turns, footstep noises. There's loads of go. I mean, the list goes on and on. I suggest if you've got Star Citizen, maybe wait until tomorrow or the following day and come and give it a crack, because it looks absolutely fantastic. And some of these other ships, oh, the Cutlass as well is in. I missed that. I don't know how I managed to miss that one out. The Cutlass is actually in as well, which is one of the largest ships so far in Arena Commander. So I'm definitely looking forward to giving that a flight test as well. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.